Race garage full of bikes. I'll just drive this up to my arcade so I can go and pick up my allergy without having to call in the mechanic. If people actually like need assistance in a particular spot, they can just comment and I can be like, yeah, well, this and this. Because no one actually streams them, they're all just normal videos. And that way people ask in the comments for help, and that's... they just can't get it. Oh shit, why did it load up my video? I'm meant to be loading up my chat. It always does that. "6:45 in the morning." I've only been awake for 6 to 7 hours, Jesus. And pull a Yui. Yeah, time to go and pick up a prostitute. Woo! Upside is that because I'm playing GTA, I can swear and not get demonetized, considering that it's an R18 game anyways. But I cannot play music on my car radio. Park in there. We shoot once. She'll get shit scared. Hop out. Get into me truck. Oh wow, she just instantly jumped into the front seat. That's all you're aiming for, is to get her into the driver's seat. Once she's in the driver's seat, you can just walk away. Calling the MC. Oh, what are you doing trying to punch me, you mad cunt? Traded in for one of those bikes that were... Oh, come on. Come on then. Oh, I didn't even duck. I'm a silly prick. I'm not meant to be doing this, but... you know... just get rid of these kids, because, you know, they'd want to fight for some reason. Oh, there we go. Now they're gone. Oh, I didn't do it right, did I? No, I didn't. Because I think this is pushed out too far. And it probably didn't help that I got stuck in a bloody fight. So I'll bring that in closer to the wall, because you need to like squeeze your car in between your MOC and the wall. A lot of people are just using the trailer from the MOC as one side and the actual, like, the truck and the trailer as either side. I'm just going to use the wall and the truck because it's easier to align. Just run in here, grab my thing back. Because I noticed that it was too far out when I ended up popping out, and I ended up on the side of the car instead of at the back or at the front of it. problem with this is that I've started the video pretty much halfway through the glitch, so I didn't show how to freeze the time or nothing. Without freezing the time. You need to freeze the time before you actually start doing this. Like, you don't need to, that's entirely optional. But if you freeze the time, you can dupe your cars about 5 times faster. More so. I hope that I left enough room for the actual car. Yeah, no, I did. That's perfect. Alright, shoot once. Hop out. Drive back. And drive forward. Now she's in the driver's seat. Now we hop out and hopefully we don't have people trying to bash me. Go over here. And call in the vortex again. There we go. This time it worked. Yeah, we've still got the car sitting there even though we called in the bike and the bike's nowhere to be seen. Now we just run into the garage and pull out the car that I want to dupe. Grab out the pistol. And boom. Now this is a duplicated car. The only issue with duplicating cars is that the only value that you get out of it is how much the upgrades are, not how much the actual sell value is worth. Because pretty much what you're selling is your bike's value. So for me, I'm using the Vortex because I get them for free, upside to having the starter pack. I get them for free, so my car value is 0, but my upgrade value is 1.8 million. So I'm getting 1.8 million for every single one of these cars that I own. I can sell for 1.8. And now I've got that, and I've got that entire floor full of them. I'm gonna fill up my entire business with these things. Just cause, you know, money. And before this gets patched, then it'd be a great idea to actually have all of them stored there. Because I've already done the maths. 60 of those is, oh, what was it? 106 million? 106 to 108 million. Give or take. So we'll run in there. Welcome to the stream. Right. Load in here so I can grab my elegy and we can go again. I've already duped one car. Go for a second dupe. So I'll grab my free elegy. Because the original to this glitch only got patched like around midnight my time, so about 6 to 7 hours ago. It got patched. You're gonna need your MOC there. An MOC or a terabyte, just one of those vehicles that you can't move, like, or not that you can't move, but won't disappear when you end up entering like your facility, not your facility, like your arcade, or go calling in a different car. We'll pick up this chick in the Elegy. We'll drive down here. I do apologise that I haven't actually shown how to do the time freeze glitch, but that's all over YouTube, so I'm pretty sure you'll end up locating that somewhere else. Just need to squeeze that in between those two, and then shoot. And I'll scare the fuck out of here. Then you can hop out of the car, hop into the truck, reverse, and then pull forward. I didn't reverse back far enough. Still didn't reverse back far enough. There we go. Now she's in the driver's seat. Now all you need to do is run over here. Pull up your MC President menu. Call in your bike that you've got stored in your garage. And not get hit by a car. Now your car will still be there. I almost got hit by an SUV, which was fun. And just load back in here, and we grab the car that we're going to duplicate. I'm not going to be explaining this every single time that I do the glitch, because I'll be doing it quite a number of times, but for the first few I'll explain it, and if anyone has any questions then feel free to ask in chat. We'll just drive forward a little bit, grab out your pistol and line her head up, shoot her, that car will disappear, and now this car is duplicated. You just drive it to where you had your bike parked, or you can take it into the back of your MOC. Now, I don't bother driving it into the back of the MOC, because you need to... do you have to switch the vehicle mode to everyone when you back up the MOC? Okay, I originally thought that it needed to be on passengers, and then when you ended up hopping out of the car, you needed to swap it to everyone, but you can actually keep it on everyone the entire time. You don't actually need it on passenger. Like, I didn't open up that menu once, and it's been sitting on everyone. I don't know why it's the case, and why it didn't work previously with the other glitch that was in beforehand, but you don't actually need to have it set to passengers. You can have it set, well, it needs to be set on everyone, pretty much. I'm gonna need to call off these cops this time around. Usually I don't have cops on me. This is actually the first time out of the 8 times now that I've done it.
Hey, what's up? How can I help?
Like, I do get the cops on me, but I don't need to actually worry about it. I'm on PS4. I'm a pretty strict PS4 player. I'm not big on Xbox at all. Funny story about that, I actually originally first started playing GTA 5 on Xbox, so there's that. There we go, that's another one. So we got 2 up here, we've got 6 down there, that's 8. We'll grab another bike. You do need your garage full of bikes. That's or not full of bikes, but you need to have a bike in your garage that you can call in, that will end up getting traded out with your duped car. Mm. The cheapest bike that you can get is definitely the Faggio in Southern St Andreas Super Autos, unless you own the starter pack, in which case then you can get the Vortex or the Zombie Chopper. But if you don't have either of those, then the Faggio will work great. It's only 5,000. It's reasonably cheap. Yeah, a 10 car garage filling it entirely with Faggios is about 50,000. No, it'd be 50,000. Yeah, 50,000. It's 5,000 times 10. Hmm. Go in here and we'll pick up my car again. Just grab me Elegy. It doesn't have to be a free Elegy, I suppose. I'm having a problem every time I scare her. She teleports out. Oh. Okay, I was having that issue myself for a little while. But when you actually have it parked in between whatever you have it parked into, you just need to make sure that it's pretty much like, how do I explain this? You can't have any space in between your doors, otherwise she'll instantly hop out when she gets scared. If it doesn't work with having everyone on, have it on passengers and then swap it to everyone. That may work. Like, swap it to everyone every time that you hop into the MOC, but I don't know, like, if it was just a one-time thing with me or what was going on with that. Like, as you can see here, I've still got it set to everyone. And I'll bring it in here. If I can actually get it in. And then I'll shoot. She'll get scared. And I can just press triangle for me. Or whatever button you have to press, whether you're on Xbox, it'll be Y. Then whatever keybind it is on PC. And then you just hop into the MOC. Reverse enough so she hops into the driver's seat and then instantly drive forward as soon as you can see her starting to move. And then she'll be stuck in there. And then all you have to do is hop out. And then she should be stuck in there. I can't 100% explain why she'd teleport out, because I don't actually really usually do card duplication glitches. I only actually properly started doing them about 3 days ago, because I was watching a video on it and I was getting a little bit intrigued about it, so I decided to give it a shot. So I'm not 100% sure why that would be happening, but yeah, if you back up fully and then quickly drive forward, like, for instance, you could hold down reverse until the front of your MOC's truck is at the back of the car, and then just drive forward. It's pretty much as soon as she's starting to hop into the driver's seat, like, you can see her starting to move, that's when you pull forward, and then you're good to go. See, because the problem with a lot of the videos that I've watched on these glitches is that, yeah, they explain it in depth, but they don't do it multiple times, and there's never any live streams on it. So you can't just join a live stream and ask them while they're doing it, you know, why isn't this doing this, or does it need to be a specific requirement. But one thing that I have noted about this particular method is that it is actually faster than the original one that has only recently gotten patched. So that's, I think that's the 9th one that I've done now. Not on stream, I think I've only done 3 on stream now. 3, I think? Oh no, I've done the entire 2nd floor on stream. Yeah, 3. So down here I've already done all of that. These are all ever since the patch has been, well, implemented. So this is all after patch for the glitch. So it does work 100%. And if you know how to do it correctly, then it's a breeze. It's a lot faster than the old method, and all in all, if you actually have the requirements for it, it's an amazing way to make some money. If you have the car that I'm doing it with, which is the what's it called? The ISI, yeah, the ISI Future Shock. It doesn't have to be the Future Shock, but it needs to be one of the actual Arena Wars ones. My car sells for 1,800,000 each, I think. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't actually sold any of my dupe copies yet. So I'll quickly, actually before I do go any further, I'll actually check that. I'll show you how much they actually sell for. Because I know exactly how much the Elegy Retro Custom sells for, because that's the main car that everyone's always saying, you know, do this with, and always use this particular car. To get the car that I've got, all I did was I went to Arena War, buy upgradable vehicles. Now it is extremely expensive, but it's the ISI Classic. You buy the ISI Classic, and then you can't buy the Arena Ready vehicles. You can't buy any of these. You have to buy the upgradable vehicles, ISI Classic, and then upgrade it in the Arena Wars garage thing down here. The Arena Workshop. You actually have to do it down there. It will set you back about 3 to 4 mil. But what's 3 to 4 mil compared to compared to having a car that you can duplicate for hundreds more times that. So I'll go back in here. I can actually park it in here. And we'll go and see how much this car actually sells for. That's if I haven't hit my selling limit for the day, because I've sold a few cars. I don't think I've hit my selling limit. At least I'm pretty sure I haven't. No, I haven't. No. Okay, so I'll drive out. Okay. And another thing to note is that you are unable to sell the car until you actually bring it back to your garage. I don't know why that's the case either, but it's just something that I've noticed. You pain in the butt. But I'll go over here. Ah, yeah. That's legitimately one of the main things I hate about GTA. Every time that you're trying to go somewhere, it's always one car that decides that they want to swerve into you. Alright, we'll go over here and we'll see how much this car. This is one of the dupes. In fact, this is the most recent dupe that we've done. We'll see how much this duplicated copy actually sells for. Yeah, so it's the Weenie Future Shock Issy that I've got, and that's how much it sells for. 1,749,000. Now, if it was undamaged, I can't tell you because I don't have the money for it. Yeah, I'm a little bit poor because I've been buying things left, right, and center. But yeah, that's how much on average it sells for. It's about 1,800,000, give or take. So we'll go and we'll dupe some more. I absolutely adore this car. Like, even if you couldn't sell your dupe copies, I would duplicate this thing over and over again just because of how, well, cool it is. But what's the sell limit per day, if you know? That's actually been a good question of mine. I'm not 100% sure myself. However, what I have noticed is that if you sell one car every 7 to 8 minutes, the sell limit doesn't actually tick through. And I don't know why that is either. But, yeah, just space out selling your vehicles. Because I've actually sold 6 to 7 cars today. And my sell limit hasn't actually come up yet, whereas yesterday I sold 3 cars in a row and it came up saying that your daily sell limit's been reached. So it's a confusing one, but if you just sell one car maybe every 7 to 8 minutes, you should be sweet. It shouldn't tick through with your daily sell limit. Don't get me wrong, you won't be able to like get 5 to 6 mil straight away, but yeah. Okay, we'll grab this bike and we'll go and dupe another car. See, I was really reluctant in actually streaming this because I felt like, you know, if I go streaming this, then people are going to end up reporting me for it and I'm going to get banned from GTA Online for doing it. So I was really reluctant in actually streaming this, but the way I see it, if more people actually know about the glitch, then they can actually make money for themselves, because being level 184, as you can see up there, I know, like, I've been playing for a little while. Like, I've actually had the game for... Claude, can you give me a hint here? How long have I actually had the game for now? It's been about 2.5 to 3 years that I've had the game for, and I've never really exceeded 10 mil until this glitch. Apart from Bogdan. Bogdan was one that we milked for quite some time. Alright. We'll go in here, we'll grab the elegy, and we'll go and dupe another car. I need to change my outfit because I'm wearing the wrong outfit. I only just noticed that. I'm a big pogo influencer. Alright. Welcome everyone to the stream. Well, yeah. So yeah, as I mentioned before, the MOC won't move from that spot. So if you grab out the MOC, or even the terabyte would work, I suppose. I don't know, I haven't actually tried it with the terabyte. But you chuck it up against a wall, and you should be sweet. And we'll just go up here. There's none here, so we just drive a little bit further up onto the grass, pull a Yui, and drive back down. There's still none here. You can also check at the front of this building here. There's sometimes a group of 3 there, but you can pull a Yui there. And then you might be lucky and have 1 spawn, because up in this area here there's 3 spawn locations. I think I'm too far away from her. Don't take a photo of my car, get in, silly woman. Alright, you got here where I just picked her up, there, and I don't think that they've actually spawned, but there's 3 that can stand right there. So there's multiple spawn locations just up in this area. And you don't need this arcade either. You don't need this arcade, you don't need these apartments. You can do it as long as you have your own garage, like just a normal garage. And whether it be an arcade, your arena workshop, I suppose your bunker would work. I don't know, I haven't really tried it with any of those, so I can't guarantee that. Oh, she hopped out. Okay, well I buggered it up there, because I think what happened there is I need to try that forward again. I reversed and she started to hop into the front driver's seat and I didn't notice it, so I reversed back out again. I'm actually surprised that it actually let me into this car the way that it was sitting there. I'll go and do this again. I'm lucky. There's one sitting right here. Get in. And I've still got the vehicle access set to everyone, so it makes things a lot easier, because I was doing it with the first 3 of them that I did. I had it set to passengers, and then when I hopped into the MOC I set it to everyone. Move, because I can't hit anyone while she's in my car, otherwise she'll get scared and hop out before I get the chance. Okay, now that I've done that, now I can hop back into the MOC, reverse, now drive forward. There we go. Now she's in the the driver's seat. She's still in there. Bring up the MC President menu. And then call in your bike. Your car should still be over there. And cruise back in here. See, now the advantage to actually streaming this is that you can tell that it works, because there's no like shifty editing or anything. Because I'm so sick of hopping onto YouTube looking up GTA glitches and it all being either re-uploads of old glitches that don't work or shifty editing on videos to make it look like things work when they don't. And we just shoot her in the head. And we drive away. Whoops. Oh, you gotta love the game lag. Downside is that I'm not on a PlayStation Pro or PlayStation 4 Pro, so it doesn't really work well. And then be sure to park it in the same garage as you pulled the bike from, and there you go. Your car has been successfully duped. Huh. God, that's abnormal. Every other time it's parked it alongside a different one. I probably ended up grabbing the second one in the row. I'm planning on filling up the entire office. Probably not on stream, but I don't know, it depends on if people actually want to see me duplicate a car that many times to fill up an entire office. Go and grab the free elegy again. I really need to get rid of that feudo. No one there, no one there. These three spawn down here. I want those three down here to spawn so I can actually show you that there is actually a spawn down there. But I think depending on what time you actually end up getting the thing frozen on, depends on if they spawn or not, because they might be like, they might only spawn later on in the night. I'm not 100% sure of that. All I know is that if you can manage to get it in between 10 at night and 4 in the morning, you're sweet. And do that. Now just speed it just to show you that how quick it can actually be. If you pull up that menu and you just, instead of spamming X, you spam square, you move so much quicker. Okay, we're calling the vortex. The car should still be there. Yep. Run in. And another thing that I've seen people do is when they actually do end up live streaming it, they'll stick a video that they've actually done on a loop instead of actually streaming it. Like they'll stream a looped video. A lot of people do that too, which is mildly irritating. And let's go, boom, gone. Ow. I don't know why I said ow to that, but still. The game's gonna end up freezing because I'm going too quick down this road, so I won't be able to load in assets. Oh no, I didn't end up freezing. There you go. But I also didn't remember to use a wonderful thing known as the brake. Office garage 1. And that should actually be the 10th one that we've done. Should be. Oh no. It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the 11th. Because there's 6 on the bottom floor. And then it goes 7. And 7 up there. So we've done 11 so far. It'll be 5 on stream.